Hey guys, YGJFan94 here back again. We just saw the Interrogation movie featuring Edge and Lana. My personal opinion, I really enjoyed it. I loved it. The music was there, was awesome. The story was actually really cool. Nice plot. Edge was awesome. Definitely goes back to the 2000 and his heel times, which was awesome. Lana in it was really cool. Longer than what Summer Rae had in her 2000 and also the Marine 4 movie. So yeah, just look, go and see it. If you're a fan like me of the WWE movies where they're action-packed and all that, go and see this movie. If you're a fan of Edge, if you're a fan of anything WWE, just go see it. And also, before I go, give you guys a heads up. All the WWE tour stuff from this recent week or 2 weeks, depending when you see it. I'm going to edit it all. I've been so busy, but I thought I'd give you guys this quick little review. But definitely the Interrogation movie, go out and see it. I thought it was really good. I'll definitely buy the DVD when it's out. But until then, see you guys. Hey guys, I thought I'd do this extended review of the Interrogation movie. I didn't really have much time to actually talk about it, and I want to talk it in length. Mainly because I didn't have the time because everyone wanted to go home after the movie, which is fair enough. But anyway, so yeah, the Interrogation movie, is it the best WWE movie out there? Probably. It's not the best movie overall because it's not like a Marvel movie where you have to go out and see it and it's going to be somewhat perfect. And I'm sorry for the comic book references because I'm going to go back to that. And I'm sorry if you don't like it, even though I don't care. So basically all it was all about sort of a terrorist bomb. It was a bomb threat. And you have a guy who, named Lucas, played by Edge, Adam Copeland, who is sort of this greatest detective. And he's able to get the job done, that sort of thing. And yeah, overall, I really enjoyed the movie for what it was, and I always liked WWE movies, especially the action. And there's a certain standard that you have to keep in your head with WWE. That, as I said before, it's not the best movies out there, but they're not necessarily bad movies. It's not like Fantastic Four bad, but they're good. They are good. By the way, I'm recording voice because I really couldn't be bothered to show my camera, to use my camera to record me, because if I'm just giving a review, I don't see the point of showing my face when I've showed it beforehand. But anyway, so yeah, Edge was really good. I think was really believed that he was this detective. At first, when you see the movie, there you kind of see him as Edge, but then, you know, it kind of... You still see him as this detective, which I really liked. There was this certain bit in the movie, and it's not really a spoiler for the overall story, but it is somewhat a spoiler for the character development. And there was this scene where a criminal is shooting an assault rifle towards a couple of cops who were hidden behind their cars. Edge comes in behind them, tries to assess the situation, and he takes out his phone and times how long it takes for the assault rifle to be out of ammo. And of course, and he then times it again to see how long it takes for the guy to reload his weapon. And at that point, even though it's not the biggest deal, it's sort of that little detail that I was not expecting. And it's sort of nice to get that little... not hint, I was going to say the word hint, but it's, as I said, it's that word, it's the detail of it. I've seen action movies like any other person, and I personally like all the military style movies. That's just my sort of thing. And for them to do that, whether who was the writer, whether it's Edge, whether it was the director, bravo for Edge for pulling it off. But for that, it was a pretty cool thing to do. And it just really bought into the fact that he was this great detective, because, come on, even normal cops couldn't think of that. So, of course, you would have a, if you are the greatest detective or your greatest cop out there or investigator, then you would have to think of these sort of things on the spot and assess the situation do things whether it hurts you or not, and hopefully the outcome will be that you put this guy in jail, whatever it is. So yeah, I thought it was a really nice touch. Sorry if you hear, because I'm currently walking down the street, so sorry about that. But yeah, I couldn't find time apart from now. But Lana was really good. She wasn't in it for that long, which was kind of somewhat disappointing because she was on the movie poster. And I think the only reason why they put it on there is because it's a WWE-related superstar in a WWE-related movie. Well, not wrestling-related, but it is a WWE sort of, film distributed type movie. Anyway, she played this sort of tech girl, and I actually thought she was really cool in that. It was still sort of weird to hear her American voice, her actual voice, because obviously we're so used to hearing the Bulgarian accent, Russian accent, week to week. You kind of like hear that, and then it's just so weird to hear it, her real voice. By the way, Rusev, I have to say this, you're the one lucky bastard, man. I'm just going to say that. If you haven't seen the movie, if you have, you know what I'm talking about, but if you haven't, go see this movie. Another thing I want to talk about is the actual soundtrack. I do like movie soundtracks. Probably, again, comic book related will be, my favorite soundtrack would definitely be Captain America: The Winter Soldier. I just really like that tone, and those music really did. I really like that type of music. Like, I can listen to that soundtrack literally over and over again and never get bored of it. That soundtrack from that movie really sort of got that vibe from it, which was cool. So yeah, if you haven't seen that soundtrack, if you haven't heard that soundtrack, go listen to it. I really do recommend it. Even the movie. But I do hope they release it on iTunes, the actual Interrogation soundtrack, because that was really cool. Hopefully, down the line, it will be. So, is this movie worth buying the DVD? I think yes, to an extent. I would not pay more than $20 for it. I paid $2 for this movie. Because I've seen movies so many times these past couple of months that I get a $2 movie ticket, which really helped. But I would not pay more than $20. If you can wait till a sale, like a DVD sale, like 20% off, that's a bonus. But I definitely feel that this movie is really good. Not the best, but it's really good. I think it would be in my top 3 movies so far. Definitely my top 2, within that range of top 3, you have The Marine 2 with Ted DiBiase and Behind Enemy Lines Colombia, which with Ken Anderson or Kennedy, whatever you want to call him. See how you get that little trend of those type of movies are my favorite, the army type ones. So I definitely feel that this one would be in my top 3. I'm not too sure on where the spot would be, 3rd, 2nd, or 1st, but it's definitely in there. But yeah, I don't think there's really much for me to say apart from just go see it. It's a nice movie that you would go and see. I wouldn't go all out and, you have to go. We saw it in the cinemas because we thought it was a cool thing. That it was kind of strange as well. The local cinemas were showing a WWE-related film. But even though years ago they would actually screen pay-per-views, not live, but it would be like later that night. Like in Australia, we'd be watching pay-per-views live at like 10 o'clock in the morning. So they'd be screening it at like 7:30 at night because of, everyone would be at school or at work, whatever. But it was a nice movie to see. As I said, not the best movie out there, but it is a really good one that I did enjoy. So yeah, thanks for the review, guys. one last thing as well for the tour related stuff. I'm going to try to record it at some point sooner or later in terms of my recap. As for the WWE Tour Day in Life video, don't expect it to be on my channel until maybe next week, because I've got a few videos to edit and stuff. But don't expect it to be a lengthy thing. Don't expect it to be like last couple of years where it was like a 3-part thing. It's really just going to be a 1-part. I'm assuming, 15-minute video. But look, I enjoyed the time, I enjoyed the tour, I enjoyed seeing this movie. So yeah, I thought I'd give you guys that heads up. See you next time for the WWE Tour recap. Bye.